here for the drive through. We're going to try to get some games and get some picks for you for the games happening in the primetime action tonight. After just at the top of the hour, around 7 o'clock Eastern time. Tony T mentioned it yesterday. He's getting a much deserved vacation, getting a couple days off. So I'm going to be here with you today and tomorrow. Like I said, we've got a great lineup tonight where we got Cappers top to bottom. We're going to be batting lead off with Alex Smart. And I tell you, Alex taking a look at one of the marquee matchups tonight. So let's not waste any time. Let's get Alex Smart on the line. We had a lot of great daytime action today, and needless to say, we're gonna try to make you some money tonight. But I hear Alex in the background. Just got to get him on here. And
am I missing something?
I hear you. I hear you, but I don't see you, Alex.
I don't know. You don't see me still?
I do not see you, my friend.
Okay, just 1 second.
Yeah, no problem.
What I'm doing here. Here I am.
There we go.
I got me. Sorry about that.
There we go. How you doing, Alex?
Yeah, you can see I'm a technological kind of guy.
You know what? Hey, after the problems I was having a couple weeks ago, I am in no position to judge. I'll tell you that much. But how's your afternoon going?
Good. How's everything with you, Chris?
Good. I'm watching the Diamondbacks and Giants game and wondering how some managers get in the position that they're in, but that's neither here nor there. But you got the marquee game on the board tonight. You got the New York Mets laying minus 140 on the road, visiting the Atlanta Braves at plus 120. Over/under set at 7.
Yeah, so we've got two top-tier pitchers. DeGrom, since he's come off the injured list, has been spectacular to say the least. He's got a 1.62 ERA. He's got a 50% strikeout rate. I mean, he's just going to keep on mowing. I think he's given up 6 hits and 16.2 innings. I mean, this is like, wow. The 2-time former Cy Young Award winners back on track. And we all know what Free can do on the other side. And he's got a 2.60 ERA in 138 one-third innings. He's got a 33% hard hit rate, a 3.5% barrel rate. I mean, we're looking at, what's going to change here tonight? I mean, there are situations where things change, but you have to take your edges. And the edges are obvious here. We're going to have a pitcher's duel. And that's my prediction. A pitcher's duel, low scoring, long and strong for both pitchers, 2 viable bullpens, and an under wager.
Yeah, Alex here on the Braves and Mets and under 7. And I can't disagree with you. I was waiting for this line to come out when it first when I first looked at it last night, but there was no announcement about Max Fried until this morning. But I was looking at the first 5 mainly because I don't want to mess around with the Mets bullpen after the little bit of shenanigans they had last night. But yeah, I can't disagree with you. Did you have any? I know you follow baseball as much as I do. Did you have any doubts about DeGrom when he was coming back? That maybe
Yeah, I had doubts.
Did you?
Yeah, I had doubts. Yeah, I had doubts. This is a quality hurler, but usually for example in horse racing they always say 3 times out, and then you've got your thoroughbreds usually in action, and he's back to normal. He was right out of the gate, and he's rocking and rolling, and looking great. So he's not going to be easy to hit. And but like I said, stranger things have happened. But we have to take our edges, and this is our edge.
Yeah, and the thing for me, I think you look at DeGrom when his first start back. I think his first 15 pitches. I saw someone post this. His first 15 pitches, 8 of them were above 100 miles an hour. So he's bringing the heat definitely. But you got
102 mile an hour on one of those pitches. Yeah.
I never knew that from Jacob deGrom. Maybe I didn't watch his stuff enough to see that he could hit 102. But oh man,
it's amazing stuff to watch. I think it'd be a great game to watch. And I think you're absolutely right. 5 innings is even just as good a wager. I'm just looking at a bounce back situation here by the bullpen, and the offense is sort of to take a break from last night. But like I said, stranger things have happened. We have to take our edges. I say it over and over.
Yeah, exactly. But you got Alex here on the Braves and Mets under 7. Alex, we take a look at Pick Dogs Premium, where you're showing profit the last 7 days, having a great week so far. What do you have going on at Pick Dogs Premium?
So we've got one key Major League Baseball selection tonight. It's a money line selection. Great investment opportunity. Value as usual. Also, we have an interesting NFL side selection. You'll see what I'm talking about in the write-up. And we've got some powerful trends that are on our side. So join me tonight. We'll make some money and move forward from there going into football season.
Yeah, exactly. Alex, I've been following Alex even before Pick Dogs, and I'll tell you, this guy knows his NFL, and preseason is no different. And we always talk about those long-term passes, whether it's just with Alex or pairing with anyone else, part of the 2-for-1 capper deal. And you can see I put that promo code here, AUG15, for 15% off of Pick Dogs Premium. Take advantage of it, because those don't always come around, and it's the best way to hop on long-term and definitely make a ton of money with Alex Smart. But Alex, thank you for coming on. Appreciate it, and we'll be seeing you next week.
Always a pleasure, Chris. Have yourself a great weekend, and take care, buddy.
You too. Take care. We'll talk soon. Bye-bye. And guys, that was Alex Smart, Pick Dogs Premium. Guys, like I said, you can't go wrong. I mean, definitely a long-term pass with Alex Smart. One of the better investments I think that you could make. I mean, like I said, I've been following him since I even started at Pick Dogs, and one of the best things I could have done. But anyways, now we move on. We've got Al Ninos up next, and let me get Al on the line here. Like I said, it's one of those things where we have a lot of afternoon action, but still some decent evening action as well. And you got everybody giving out a play from the majority of the games tonight. So we'll have to see what Al's going to bring here. And I got Al. Let me just bring him in here. Al, what's going on?
Going pretty good. How are you, Chris?
I'm doing all right. It's I was just talking to Al Smart. I wonder how some of these managers get the jobs with some of the decisions that they make and how they hold on to them. But again, neither here nor there. I'm probably going to be venting about that all night. But got your game here. The Red Sox taking on the Pirates. Red Sox laying minus 150, and Pittsburgh Pirates plus 130 on the take back. Over under set at 8.5.
Yes, yeah, I think it's obviously I think we got a bit of a mismatch here. The Red Sox are the better team, obviously, but we'll be looking at the total here, and I think we've got two pretty hittable pitchers. Winkowski's been okay lately, but still giving up 3 runs, and didn't complete that 6th inning in his last outing. And on the other side, you got you got Brubaker, who's been getting hit as well lately. So I think the Red Sox do get to Brubaker quite a bit, and I think the Pirates' offense not the best in the league, but I think they could get a couple runs off Winkowski as well and get us over this total here, 8.5. I think it won't be too tough for us to get with these two starters, and not the best bullpens in the league either. So I think we could get over this total.
Yeah, you can see Al here on the Red Sox and Pirates over 8.5, and yeah, I agree with you, mainly because I don't trust Josh Winkowski as far as I can throw him. And the thing about JT Brubaker is that he's pitched well at home, but if he didn't have bad luck, he'd have no luck whatsoever. I mean, this guy's 2-10, but he does pitch better than that record would indicate. But you're expecting a higher scoring game tonight, right?
Yeah, I think this Red Sox lineup gets to him a little bit. Yeah, he had some pretty good stretches this year, but it's not. I still don't fully trust him, and it's not the best starter in the league by any means. And he's had a couple maybe favorable matchups as well to help him get those little runs going throughout the year. But again, I think this lineup is pretty healthy. They got all the main guys in there, and I think they get to him.
Yeah, we got Al here on the Red Sox and Pirates over 8.5. We take a look over at Pick Dogs Premium, showing profit last 24 hours. Had a solid day yesterday. What do you have going on today at Pick Dogs Premium?
I got a 3-pack still up there. I know there's a lot of early games today, but I did like a lot of this late action. And also got my best bet separately if you're just looking for one big bet. But best way to go is still those long-term 2-for-1 capper specials. And let's not forget the Mitch special he offered on the morning show. I happened to peek at the show this morning, and buy 1 month to get Mitch free, any capper of your choice. So make sure you jump on that today.
Yeah, Al makes a very good point. You see the promo code here, AUG15, in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. But not just that, and I got the okay to clear this on the show tonight as well. If you get the 2-for-1 capper promotion for a month as well, Mitch will throw in a third capper in that price as well. So Al's right. Hop on something long-term with just him. You can go 3-day or 7-day all the way up to a year, but right now, if you hop on one of those month passes, you're getting 2 cappers for one price, or even 3 cappers if you jump on the 2-for-1 capper promotion. Like I said, that promo code, the bottom left hand corner of your screen, AUG15 AUG15 for 15% off at Pick Dogs Premium. But Al, thanks for hopping on. Appreciate it. I'm pretty sure we're seeing you tomorrow as well.
Should be on. Yep. Looking forward to seeing you then.
All right, sounds good. Thanks, Al. Appreciate it.
All right, have a good one.
You too. Al Ninos over at Pick Dogs Premium. Al always helping us out and showing up on the drive-through, and we appreciate it. And guys, I'll pull the Tony T card here. I'm going to ask you guys, help us out. Drop that like, hit that subscribe button, because every single one helps us out more than I think I could ever really explain. And it helps let us know that you guys like what we're doing. Gets the cappers motivated to come on and put the work in and come and give you free picks every single day. So smash that like button. I'm going to keep an eye on it tonight. If we can hit 125 likes by the end of the recap, I got a 3-leg parlay for you guys tonight. But again, we've got to get to 125 likes. So smash that like button, and we'll get you some plays, as well as all the plays the cappers given out on the drive-through today. But without further ado, we're gonna delve into the WNBA here, and we're gonna get Shane Mickle on the line here. Let me just get Shane on here. But yeah, guys, like I said, use that promo code, and Al just mentioned it. You get any capper for a month. You're getting Mitch's plays for a month, Mitch's premium picks, or even the 2-for-1 capper promotion. You get 2 cappers, you get a third for that 2-for-1 capper promotion. But I hear Shane in the background, and I see him. There we go. Hold on, let me just bring him in. Shane, what's going on?
How's it going tonight?
Yeah, it's going all right. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. It's been I feel like it's been forever since I've seen you on one of these things.
I know. I was just gonna say, I haven't done the drive-through with you in a long time. I remember last time I did it, you were unable to make it, but we got you here today. And looking at WNBA playoffs, and I kind of looked at this one myself, but you got the Mystics going on the road to take on the Seattle Storm. Seattle laying 4 points at home, over under set at 158.5.
Yeah, this is an interesting game, and it's really a series I think could go either way. You got Sue Bird on one side, playing her last few WNBA games through these playoffs, and then you got a younger team in the Washington Mystics that are also very talented. But in this game, I'm gonna look at the Mystics here. In the playoffs, it seems you want 2 things. You want a star player, which the Mystics have in Della Dawn, and then you want defense. The Mystics have the number 1 ranked defense in the WNBA. When you think about the Storm this year, their defense has also been strong. But this is a team that struggled against good offensive teams. When they play teams like the Lynx or the Indiana Fever, they're holding them to 60, 65 points, and that's really helped out their defensive numbers. But against the Mystics offense that isn't the best in the league, but can get it done with players like Deladone and the rest of the crew, I think they're going to keep this close, if not pull the upset. But I'm going to play it safe here. I'm going to take them +4.
Yeah, Shane here on the Mystics +4, and yeah, I'm with you. I think it's going to be a tight game. Regardless of who wins this game, I could definitely see the Mystics covering, maybe the Storm winning this one by a bucket or vice versa. But I don't know how you feel about the WNBA playoffs in the sense that I think all these teams are going to go hard, because it is only a 3-game series, and the WNBA being a little bit different, where the home team or the higher seed gets home court advantage for the first 2 games of the series, and if it goes to game 3, then the advantage all of a sudden shifts to the lower seed, and both of these teams playing far better at home this season.
Yeah, definitely, and that's definitely an interesting wrinkle, which I understand why they do it. WNBA, flying charter flights and a little less budget there, but it really does put all the pressure on the home team, like the Storm here, because it's not like where you have a 5 or 7 game series where if you lose one at home, you're gonna have a chance on the road early in the series to get it back. You got game 3 at an opposing team's venue, and that's definitely not what you want in the elimination game.
Yeah, definitely not. But I got Shane here on the Mystics +4 points in game 1 of the series between the Storm and Mystics tonight, and it's going to be one to watch. It's 2 WNBA games tonight as well, so definitely check that out. But Shane, we take a look over at Pick Dogs Premium. You're doing some fantastic work as well. What do you got going on over at Pick Dogs Premium tonight?
Yeah, I've already had my play of the month go off with the Houston Astros, and I guess I should have took them like minus 19.5, and then still would have cashed. That game was ridiculous. But for tonight, I still have a few plays left on my two best MLB. And my first NFL preseason game of the year for $39.99. Or like I've been saying for the last few drive-throughs, I do have my NFL season pass with my college football season pass for $899. Hop on that. You get all the preseason, get all the NFL through the regular season, all the college football through the last game of the year. For $8.99, that's definitely your best bang for your buck. Or yeah, hop on. A month pass here. Get the Mitch special with the Mitch's plays included in that, or the 2-for-1 capper special. Long-term passes are definitely the way they go. So hop on one of those passes and let's make some money together.
Yeah, absolutely. I can't say it any better than Shane just said it. Hop on long-term, and again, use this promo code here, AUG15, 15% off. And, we talk about it. Shane mentioned it, long-term's the way to go, 3-day, 7-day. 30-day will now get you 2-for-1 if you just hop on board with Shane, or you can get 3 cappers for that 2-for-1 special. Like I said, it's best value at Pick Dogs Premium. And Shane mentioned that college football NFL season pass for someone that finished top 5 in the NFL last year, over 800 units. It's definitely something that you're going to want to look into if football is your game to bet on. Like I said, there's going to be tons of football action. Those college football Saturdays are hectic, so I think Shane can attest to that as well.
Yeah,
that they're absolutely nuts, and the midweek action as well.
Yeah, for sure. So especially when you get rolling, after like week 2 or week 3, you get those MAC games going on. You're getting, when you think of college football and NFL, you think you're just getting your plays for the weekend. But once the middle of the season rolls around, you're getting plays basically every single day with that package.
Yeah, exactly. It's not just a weekend commitment. It's 4 or 5 days a week sometimes. So definitely check that out. But Shane, thank you for coming on and helping me. And we'll see you next week.
Sounds good. See you next weekend or next week, I guess, not weekend.
Or maybe we will see you on the weekend show. I don't know. We'll talk. But thanks so much for coming on. I appreciate it. That's Shane Mickle on the drive-through, guys. Always fun talking to Shane, talking football, and like I said, the guy knows his stuff because you can look at all the leaderboards over at Pick Dogs Premium. It's definitely we're not hiding anything. It's all transparent, 100% documented. So definitely go check it out. Find a capper you vibe with, and make some money. Hop on something long term because that's definitely the way to go. But now we move on, and we've got Tony Brown coming up next, and Tony Brown's going to come in with another MLB play tonight. One of the more highly discussed games, I'll put it that way, especially with this line that we've got tonight. Let me get Tony Brown on the line. Guys, I'm going to do a bit of an update as well on that like goal. Let me see here. We got 46 likes. We got 119 people watching. So guys, keep hitting that like button. It doesn't cost you a cent. If we can hit that like goal by the end of the recap, I'll have a 3-leg parlay for you guys for tonight's action. Paying around plus 440, so definitely hop on board with that. But I see Tony Brown in the background. Let me just get him on the call here. Tony, what's going on? Tony, I can't hear you. No, I can't hear you, Tony. All right, let me get. I'll bring Tony. I'll bring Tony out and I'll bring him back in. Give me 1 second here. See, now you guys know if any of you guys watched the time I tried to host the drive-thru a couple months ago, I was having sound issues. So every time I have sound issues here, I keep having PTSD that maybe I messed it up or something. And I mean, so far so good. As far as I know, you guys can hear everybody that we've been talking. There we go. I hear Tony Brown.
Messed it up or something. I mean, so far so good. As far as I know, you guys can hear everybody that we've been.
Wait, come turn this light on for me over here by the water.
And there's Tony Brown. Tony, how you doing?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I mean, so far so good. As far as I know, you guys can hear everybody that we've been.
I can hear you, Tony. It's
okay. I'm good to go.
yeah, you're good. All right, so let's we'll get right to it. So we've got the Washington Nationals here, plus 320, and the San Diego Padres minus 400. Over under set at 8.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the sound, but I can hear you now. I'm gonna be short and sweet with this one. The juice is extremely too high. I don't think that Washington has a shot as an underdog though, so I don't want to make a donation to the sports book. So I have an alternate run line play in this one, and that's San Diego minus 2.5. And this one is just keeping it short and simple. This one is not trying to like overcap it or be too crazy. San Diego has one of the best lineups in the game. They have a big four now, a big three with the addition of Soto and Bell. And Washington's the only team in the MLB with 80 losses. They've already reached 80 losses. They're the worst team in the league, and they have the fewest amount of wins. So they're not winning. They're losing at an extremely high weight. No way I'm going to lay this juice. Even on the regular run line, it's still minus 175. I think San Diego just takes them to the cleaners. We've already seen a 13-0 game, a 21-5 game in Houston. This time of the year, the good teams rise to the cream of the crop, and the bad teams sink to the bottom. Washington's the absolute worst team in the MLB this season, and I think they're going to show it tonight. Take San Diego on the alternate run line minus 2.5.
I will say I didn't have the Houston Astros today putting up 3 touchdowns on the White Sox. That was for sure, but definitely, I think the Padres with Darvish on the mound give the Nationals an edge. Personally, it wasn't a play for me just because of the juice, but I could definitely see where Tony's going here with a blowout and trying to get that minus 400 price down to plus 320. Tony, how do you approach some of these hefty lines? Are they just, is there a point where you're just like, I'll stay away, or is it just you just
Yeah, when it's too high, I look at the game really intense because it's high for a reason. So I'm like, is this a great spot for a real big underdog? Because the bookies aren't always right, the line makers aren't always right. But this case, they're right. Washington should be plus 400, plus 500. They're the worst in the league, taking on one of the most dangerous teams in the league. So I'm like, I'm not rich. I'm not going to lay 400 to win $100. So I want to look and see if I can get an edge. Can San Diego beat them by this many points? And with the way the ball was flying out today, I think it was a sign, like, for sure. Like you said, 3 touchdowns. That's 21 points in a baseball game. So if any team's going to get pounded out, it's the worst team in the league. And the stats prove it. I know the games aren't played on paper, but they have the worst run differential in the league. They've given up 662 runs. That's the highest by far.
yeah, and it's not even, I don't even think it's a close margin that that they're off by. But anyways, we got Tony Brown here on the Padres minus 2.5, an alternate line here at minus 120. Tony, we take a look over at Pick Dogs Premium. What do you have on the board for tonight's action?
Yeah, I had a nice triple play up there, but the first game started early. It was the Houston game, so I hope you guys got on that. We absolutely killed it. I didn't think they win by 21. I don't want to toot my own horn, but I definitely thought they could beat the White Sox, and they got that done. And I have two more plays left for the rest of the evening. You can go grab those as well.
Yeah, you got Tony Brown, like I said, been absolutely crushing it, and Tony, as well as I do, we know that how much of a value those long term passes can be. I know you mention it with Tony T every time that you're on, but I'll say it again. Those long term passes, not just buying plays, but when you go long term, like for a month or a year, it's really an investment.
Right. Like I said, it depends on how you're doing it. If you're just playing a couple games, then sure, you don't need to lock in for a year. But if you're looking at this as a sports investment, if you're serious about making money betting sports, then you can't afford not to grab it. Like we finished at the top in hockey. That hockey pass alone would cost you that much. You know what I mean? Like if you keep buying these individual premium plays, you're going to spend way more than that. And this isn't a season pass. It's not my NBA pass or my NFL pass. It's a year pass. Excuse my voice, I'm a little bit under the weather, but 365 days of play. You don't get it to the end of a season. You get it until this time next year. So that's Super Bowl. There's no upselling. It's the playoffs, the World Series, NHL. Again, if you're serious about making money betting sports, you can't afford not to grab that pass. I love for you guys to invest with me. And the numbers speak for themselves. Like you don't have to buy what I'm saying or believe what I'm saying. The reason we love this site so much is everything's transparent. All the wins, all the losses, everything's posted. You see the return on your investment right on the screen. So grab that pass and let's make some money.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, we've been talking about it all show. Use that promo code OG15. It'll only keep more cash in your pocket, but it'll be some of the best bang for your buck as well. And I mentioned it again, that month pass. If you get Tony Brown's month, you can get Mitch as well, and even the 2-for-1 capper promotion. You get 3 cappers for one price there too. So only today though. You got to jump on it quick if you're going to do it. It's a limited time offer. But Tony, thanks for coming on. Appreciate it. I know you're under the weather, and I'll get some soup sent over to you. But appreciate you coming on to help me.
Man, no problem. I appreciate you guys having me on, man, and I hope you guys get a good win tonight.
All right, see you, Tony. Appreciate it. All right, got Tony Brown on the drive-through, guys. We always appreciate all these cappers putting such hard work. You can hear Tony a little bit under the weather, but rain or shine, sick or healthy, still comes through to help you guys and give you those plays. But guys, take a look at that like goal. We got 168 people watching right now, 73 likes. Getting closer to our goal, but we're still about 50 likes away. Like I said, smash that like button. Doesn't cost you a cent. We can get to 125 likes. I'll have a 3-leg parlay for you guys after the recap. We got to get to 125 likes by the end of the show. But we move on, and now we got Millz Young up next, and Mill's gonna come with a play for us as well. And he's gonna have the lone the lone NFL game on the board tonight. Some solid NFL preseason action week 1. I know it's like a record number of overs as well, but got some great action as well coming this week too. And it starts tonight with a nice matchup. And let me get Millz on the line here. I hear him in the background, and there he is. Millz, what's going on?
Hey, what's going on, Chris? Man, substitute teacher day, back to school. Still school got to go on, right?
Yeah, you already know it. I'm the pushover substitute teacher though. I'm the one that everybody kind of runs over. But got you talking about the lone NFL game on the board tonight. I'm excited to hear your take on this one. Got the Chicago Bears on the road visiting the Seahawks. Seahawks laying 3.5. Over under set at 39.5.
Yeah, man. I've been watching the preseason game so far. Seeing who's doing what. Any quarterback competitions, any wide receiver competitions, stuff like that. What you got going on right now in Seattle Seahawks? I believe Drew Lock's sitting out the game. Got hit with the COVID. So you got Geno Smith in there. Besides that, you got Jacob Eason besides him. The thing about the Seahawks is, man, they're just horrendous on defense right now. They're letting teams score however many points they want. They gave up 35 to the Pittsburgh Steelers. And even before that, when the regular season was going on, the trend's still going on. So, I'm looking at them to where they're not going to be able to pretty much stop what Chicago's going to be trying to put up. Chicago, you got a veteran quarterback taking a lot of reps. Trevor Siemian, he's going to be taking a lot of reps out there. He can definitely, get you some points, throw for 140 yards, play turnover-free football. That's what you're going to want. And then I look for Justin Fields to get some more minutes in the game. You want to get him acclimated with the offense. On their receiving parts, they got Taj Sharp. He's the only one, actually making plays out there, but I'm on the over, man. 39.5. That's the play that I'm going with the cash. Just how I've been looking at it is like the Seattle Seahawks, their defense is horrendous. And, the Denver Broncos, they got a lot to play for with all those positional players that they got. So, yeah, I'm on the over in that game.
Yeah, Millz here looking at the over. I won't lie to you, I was on the under early on this morning just because I didn't trust the quarterbacks on either side as far as I could throw them. But you make a very good point. For the Seattle Seahawks defense, not what it was, and I know that we see really only backups in the preseason, but Kenny Pickett made him look silly in that first game, and I mean all the Pittsburgh quarterbacks really did, but the offense came to play as well. And 39.5 doesn't seem like that bad of a total given what we saw in week 1 of the preseason.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. Like the trend's been going right now. It's kind of like when the NBA season was playing in the bubble. Everything was going over. Nobody was playing defense. It's kind of the same thing right now. You got 3 games in this preseason to get right. Nobody's trying to get hurt, so you're really not putting out all your whole effort and stuff like that. So, yeah, the over's been cashing. Chicago Bears, I will give them this. They held the Kansas City Chiefs to, I want to say, 14 points when they came out week 1 in the preseason. But I think that's just due to Kansas City playing vanilla offense and not really trying to, do any plays or anything like that. So, yeah, man, 2 teams that I definitely think that, they got veteran experience. Geno Smith, former 2nd-round pick from West Virginia with the New York Jets. And then you got Trevor Siemian, former starting quarterback from the Denver Broncos. Yeah, man, they could do enough to get the points over, man. They want to get their name known. It's just like Tyrod Taylor. Look for him to do enough whenever he plays in Giants preseason games. He's trying to snatch that spot from David Jones. Daniel Jones.
Yeah. We got. Anyways, we got Millz here on the Seahawks and Bears over 39.5. Millz, we take a look over at Pick Dogs Premium. What do you have on the board for tonight's action?
Man, I got one play left on the board. I had 2 plays going off earlier. I mean, what can I say, man? When a team scores 21 points, I mean, what can you do about that? You know, it's just baseball, folks, and we ain't talking about a league of their own. But I still got one play left on the board for you guys tonight. It's a play that I love. It's on the total. Besides that, man, you already know, Chris. It's Thursday. Get the 3-day pass. We got UFC right around the corner. I already got a UFC play on there. Get it right now. That money line is going a little bit in the other team's favor. So, you know, you might want to get on it right now before the price tag goes up. I got 3 plays that I'm going with UFC. I got 1 on there on the board. So if you get my 3-day pass, you get all the picks for today, all the way up to the UFC card. That's going to be on Saturday. And, yeah, that's pretty much team me up with Mitch, though. I mean, or get my monthly pass. You get my monthly pass, you get Mitch's all picks for a month. I mean, that's a better deal than Costco.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, especially, you know, the value that you get, you know, just for having, you know, 1 Cappers monthly pass, but now you're getting 2 Cappers passes for 1 price. And then the 2-for-1 Capper promotion, you can get 3 Cappers total for 1 price. And remember, guys, use that promo code AUG15 for 15% off. But you know, not just, you know, baseball and football, you know, that's obviously where a lot of people like to make their money, but Millz is our resident, you know, MMA guru. You know, you don't get the name MMA Locker Room, the username, for nothing. I mean, this guy knows his stuff. You can see the leaderboards. You check MMA leaderboard, over 2,200 units of profit. And Millz, you also got that MMA show. I'm assuming you guys are doing one on Saturday for the UFC card with Brad.
Yeah, man. Saturday, it goes down right after the Pick Dog show, usually about like 30 minutes after. So just stay by your computers and make sure you hit that live notification button. That's your best friend right there. Me and Brad, we go over pretty much about 7 different fights on the card, 2 fights on the prelim, go over the whole card, give you our best pick, give you our best dog, and our lottery pick parlay. I mean, check the records, check the videos. I mean, we've been killing, we've been doing money. We've been making money for people out there. The show's been building just because, you know, it's something new for the people out there, and they don't know exactly when it's always going down. But yeah, you definitely want to get in tune, because that's when we get juicy with it. That's when we give you like plus 1,100 round props and, you know, plus 700, you know, props and stuff like that. So, you know, you definitely want to pay attention.
Yeah, definitely. And you know, Millz, before I let you go, I don't want to give away too much, but I don't know if you're looking forward to the main event more than anything, or is there another fight on that card? You know, obviously there's Usman and Edwards too, excuse me. But anything else on the card that you're looking forward to, or is the main event, you know, where you got your focus?
Yeah, I got a lot of eyes on you know, a few fights on the main card. I'll put it like that. The main event, I ain't worried about that, man. You know, you got Kamaru Usman minus 375 versus a big underdog Leon Edwards, a guy that he beat like about 5 years ago. Going to be a rematch in there. I mean, I'm not taking no shot on the dog. I think Kamaru Usman, you know, wins that fight. I think he has 3 different ways to win it. Leon Edwards, the only way he wins is if he catches him, and, you know, with a lucky punch. Besides that, though, there is some spots on there. There's some dog money. There's some good price tags, you know, on there. There's some good parlay pieces on there. But yeah, that's not one of the main fights that I'm circling at all.
Yeah, I think I worded my question wrong. I guess I mean to ask you this: is there any? Oh, we lost him. Oh, there we go. Is there any fight that you're excited to watch? I guess I'll put it that way, or a fight that people should definitely keep their eye out for.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Co-main event. Luke Rockhold is back. Hasn't fought in 3 years. Taking on Paulo Acosta. I'll just give you guys some little lines, man. Just look up the media stuff on there. Luke Rockhold is on there talking about taking mushrooms during his training camp. And look, that's one guy, right? Then he's fighting a guy named Paulo Acosta, who right before his title fight against Izzy was drinking wine and says he was too lazy in the fight to move. That's why he lost. So, I mean, you got one guy that was training, taking mushrooms, the other guy that was drinking wine before he fights. They're fighting in the co-main events. They got some of the most immaculate bodies, man. Paulo Acosta looks like Hercules built him. Luke Rockhold was like the woman magnet back in the day. It's going to be a banger. And a lot of people are sleeping on it, you know, because somebody's going to get put to sleep. So I think that's the most like action-packed fight that I'm looking for on the card. Luke Rockhold versus Paulo Acosta, co-main event. Somebody's going night-night.
Yeah, definitely. That's one I'm looking forward to watching as well. But anyways, Millz, thank you for helping me out. Appreciate it. And we'll be seeing you on the weekend show.
No worries, man. Thanks, man. Hey, you're doing a great job out there. Appreciate everybody in the chat, man. Everybody's, man, just hit that like for us. That's all we do, man. We got all the best picks. Man, Chris over here doing his daily picks daily with the videos. Mixed 7 picks in 5 minutes. Jovan doing the parlays. Brian Bittler, fast 5 and furious. I mean, what more do you want from us? Pick dogs. We got it all.
That we do. All right, Millz, thank you so much. Appreciate it. We'll see you on the weekend. Take it easy. Millz Young on the drive through, guys. And said I always enjoy talking MMA with Millz. Definitely a good time. But guys, take a look at that like goal. Got 163 people watching, 107 likes. We are so close to our like goal. We can get to 125 by the end of the recap. I will have a 3-leg parlay for you guys as well mixed in there. So definitely smash that like button. Doesn't cost you a cent. But now we bring in Jay Briggs, one of the newer faces at Pick Dogs. It'll be our first time going back and forth on a game, but let me bring Jay in right now. Guys, I appreciate each and every one of you helping us out with that, with those likes. Doesn't cost you a cent, but it means a ton to us. So thank you guys so much for that, and those subscriptions as well. Pick Dogs wouldn't be where it is today without you guys, but there we go. I got Jay here. Give me 1 sec. Let me get him on the screen for you guys. Jay, what's going on?
What's going on, my guy Chris?
How you doing?
Doing good, man. How you doing today?
I'm doing all right, and I'm excited to finally get to work with you. And we've been passing ships in the night. Jay and I, we always see each other, but then never ends up happening. Finally, we got a chance to today, but.
Yes, sir.
But now we got one of the more interesting games on the board that you're looking at today. You got the Kansas City Royals plus 165 visiting the Trop, taking on the Tampa Bay Rays minus 185. Over under set at 7.5.
Yeah, so I'm looking at the Tampa Bay Rays today on the run line. The Kansas City Royals are on a 5-game road losing streak. They have a 19-37 record on the road, not good at all. While the Rays are 35-22 at home. The Kansas City Royals just played yesterday in Minnesota, so they have to travel to Tampa Bay today, which I usually like to look at that with travel schedules. That's a pretty far flight from Minnesota to Tampa, so they might have a little jet lag, a little sore legs, if you might. I kind of look at that a little bit, not a whole lot, but a little bit. So I'm looking for the Rays to come through tonight, man, and beat them boys on the run line. Like you said, we seen some crazy run lines today with the Astros, the Cardinals. We've been seeing some runs today. I think we see another one here tonight with the Tampa Bay Rays, man. I think they put it on the Royals tonight.
And we got Jay here on the Tampa Bay Rays minus 1.5 here, and trying to curry a little bit of favor with me with that Blue Jays hat, one of the nicer Blue Jays hats that I've seen in a while. But I can't disagree with you. I think I was on the Rays run line before. I don't love Luis Patino just because of what I've seen from him this season, and I liked it a lot more when I saw Brad Keller on the other side. But Max Castillo was part of that Whit Merrifield deal where he got traded from the Jays to Kansas City, and what we saw from him in a small sample size, he wasn't that great, and I think the Rays could definitely get to him here. And do you expect the Rays to make one last push for a wild card spot?
Yeah, the Rays, like you said, still pushing for that wild card, and I think this is Castillo's first game actually pitching for the Royals, if I'm correct. So I think he might be a little uncomfortable tonight. I think the Rays get to him, and I think we see a nice win by the Rays tonight, man. Honestly, that's how I see it going down.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it is his first start for the Royals tonight. And the Trop is one of those weird baseball fields where there's all those rings up in the lights. It's a different environment. It's definitely a I don't know, weird spot to make your first start for a new team. So I think you're definitely on track with that one. But anyways, got Jay here on the Tampa Bay Rays here, minus 1.5 on the run line, plus 105. And Jay, we take a look at Pick Dogs Premium, where you're littered across all the leaderboards right now, 24 hours, 7 days, 30 days a year. What do you got going on over at Pick Dogs Premium tonight?
Tonight, man, I got a side on the NFL game tonight still up there, and I got the total on the NFL game up there. Currently, I think I'm number 1 at Pick Dogs. In the NFL preseason, I'm 8-1 currently. So you guys, hey, I promise you, hop on one of those plays tonight. Hop on a long-term pass. Hop on that 30-day. Mitch out here blessing y'all guys with that monthly. Buy my monthly, get Mitch's monthly for free. Yeah, hey, the best deal out there, man. You can't miss that. Or you can buy my NFL season pass up there for I think I got it up there for $500, man. You guys can hop on the NFL season pass. I straight profit in that, guys. I'm telling you, I'm finna kill the NFL season, man. We're finna go crazy. So you guys can't go wrong anywhere you look. Or you can pair me up in a 2-for-1 capper special. Me and Chris, me and Millz, or me and anybody, man. Guaranteed profit. Everybody on the site, man, is straight cash money, man. So you can't go wrong either way you look.
Yeah, exactly. I couldn't say it any better myself. Jay's on fire. Just hopped on with Pick Dogs and making an impact right away. And don't worry, I'm chasing you down for that preseason top spot.
I see you, Chris. I see you 5-0 up there. I see you.
I'm coming for you. No, but it's a long season, and definitely it's something that
sure.
you're going to want to hop on long term because
sure.
Jay's on fire out of the gate, and like you mentioned, that month pass, Mitch, give the gift that keeps on giving. That monthly pass, you get 2 cappers for one price, or even if you jump on the 2-for-1 capper promotion, you're all of a sudden going to make it 3-for-1, and you're going to get Mitch's monthly pass in there. But you got to hop on it today. After today, it is no more. So definitely jump on and take advantage of that and use that promo code OG15 for 15% off. But Jay, appreciate it. Lovely talking to you for the first time. We'll do this again down the road.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Sounds good. Take it easy.
All right.
And we got Jay Briggs on the drive-through, absolutely making a killing early on at Pick Dogs, and I can't stress that enough. Jump on something long term, and make yourself some money. But anyways, now we're getting to my play, and guys, just a quick update: 122 likes. We are 3 likes away from our goal. 176 people watching. So smash that like button, and we'll get you that 3-leg parlay when we're done the recap. But my play here, I'm going to go back to a game that Alex was talking about earlier, and that New York Mets and Atlanta Braves matchup. And simply put, I think the best play in this game besides the under is, if you're looking to make some quick money, the Nerfy. Maybe the obvious play here. But at minus 150, that's not that terrible. Now, you look at just some of the top-end players in Atlanta's lineup. Dansby Swanson against Jacob deGrom, 5 for 28. Austin Riley, 3 for 14. And, the first time through the order in 27 at-bats, going back to the 2019 season, the line just a .74 batting average deGrom is. So, it's, not giving up a ton. And like we were talking about with Alex earlier, the velocity is up there, and the velocity is up there early, and he's missing a lot of bats, and I don't expect there to be a ton of runs in this game as it is. Max Fried making his return from the concussion list. He's going to be taking on Brandon Nimmo, who's 3 for 18 career against him. Francisco Lindor, 3 for 16 against Fried in his career. And Pete Alonso, one of the best hitters on the Mets lineup, 3 for 20 over the last week. And, going back to the Braves as well, one of their hottest hitters, Austin Riley, he ends up getting to the plate in the first inning, just 3 for 25 in his last 28 at-bats. And the Braves hitting 193 in the first inning in the month of August. I think this is one of those games where you just have a low-scoring first inning, and we ride that to a quick payday. So, and take the Braves and Mets here, no runs first inning, the Nerfy at minus 150. But guys, all my action's gone off the board for today, but we keep talking about it at Pick Dogs Premium. Use that promo code OG15, 15% off your purchase, whatever route you choose to go. You also got the long-term passes, 3-day, 7-day, 30-day, all the way up to a year. We're hyping it up today. Any monthly pass you get, just let Mitch know, reach out, show proof of purchase, and you'll get his plays for a month as well. Basically a 2-for-1 capper promotion itself. Or if you jump on the 2-for-1 capper promotion as it stands, it'll turn into 3-for-1, and then you'll get Mitch thrown in there as well. But guys, again, that's only for today. So definitely make sure you take advantage of it. And also take advantage of that YouTube VIP premium show. The VIP just over $3 a day. You're going to get plays from Mitch and myself, as well as player props and add-on plays every morning. The premium package, you're still getting 70 to 80 plays per month, and you're going to get sometimes those premium VIP combo shows like today where there was a smaller card, but you still get to take part in the VIP and premium play action. I'll get it right. We're almost at the end of the show, but whatever way you go, jump on board because we're going to make you some money. But anyways, take a look. We hit our like goal. Thank you guys. 132 likes. I will have the parlay for you guys at the end of the recap. And speaking of the recap, we're going to start it. We've got Alex Smart on the Braves and Mets under 7. Got Al Ninos coming in with the Red Sox Pirates over 8.5. Got Shane Mickle coming in the Washington Mystics +4. Tony Brown going the extended run line on the San Diego Padres -2.5 at -120. Got Millz coming in with the over 39.5 in the Seahawks and Bears NFL preseason matchup tonight. The lone NFL preseason game on the board. Got Jay Briggs coming in with the Tampa Bay Rays on the run line, and myself, the Nerfy between the Braves and Mets at -150. And parlay time. I got a 3-leg parlay for you guys for tonight's action. We'll get it in quickly. We're going to go with the Mets and Braves. No runs first inning, the play that I just talked about. We're also going to go with the Blue Jays and Yankees over 8.5. Simply put, this is just a nightmare pitchers matchup. Frankie Montas just has not looked comfortable in his debut with the New York Yankees. And the Blue Jays, I think, will be able to get to him for some runs. But on the other side, Jose Barrios has been a nightmare on the road this season. It's not even that he's safe pitching anywhere anymore. He was really good pitching at home, gave up 8 runs to the Cleveland Guardians in his last start, and now, he's going to get, I think, lit up by a Yankees team that really, really, opened some eyes last night with that come from behind. I think they might have some of their mojo back. And the last play in the parlay, I'm going to go with the Connecticut Sun team total over 85.5 in WNBA and the other WNBA matchup tonight. The Sun leading the league in points off of turnovers. The Dallas Wings worst in the WNBA in points off of turnovers. I think it's going to be a fast-paced game tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if the Sun hit 90, 95 points, but I'm going to go with the over 85.5. So that's going to be your parlay. Mets, Braves, Nerfy, Blue Jays, Yankees over 8.5. Connecticut Sun team total over 85.5 for +444. Thank you guys so much for watching. We appreciate each and every one of you. Don't forget to keep smashing that like button, that subscribe button as well. We're going to have plenty of MLB videos and NFL preseason videos up for you later tonight for tomorrow's action. And I'll see you guys here tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. We'll see you guys then. So let's cash some winners